It's the fact that not many people know this. That they normally, what you do if you want to buy an iPad or an iPad mini. Right now, we're going to talk today about the iPad mini. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but normally people like me, we're on a small budget and you want an iPad, but you don't want to buy the cheap 16 gigabyte iPad because you actually want to put a lot of stuff on there like movies and your music, books on tape, and whatnot. So you want a large capacity, so you want the 128 gigabyte iPad mini. But you don't want to pay an exorbitant amount of money. And you also want to be able to have your internet going when you're outside. So you want the cellular service too. And to buy a brand new one from the Apple iStore cost a lot. I'm talking like 700 with tax, almost $800. That's how much for the 128 gigabyte. And just in 1 year, that iPad's going to be old and the new ones are going to come out. So what do? Do you go ahead and spend that much money? Or do you go ahead and think to yourself, why don't I go to the Apple iStore? Because the best way to buy any Apple product is through Apple. So you go to the Apple iStore, you go to the refurbished area. Now what Apple does is they take it, they replace the screen. If it's at all scratched up, they replace it. They replace the back if it's at all scratched up or dented. I mean, they fix that iPad to where it's a brand new iPad. They'll replace everything on that iPad, practically, and call it a refurbished. Sometimes they're brand new, and they just didn't sell, and they're brand new. In fact, a lot of times they're like that, but they have to sell them as a refurbished because they don't sell those types of iPads at the iPad store. So they have to sell it or send it to other companies to sell for you. Where if you buy it from other companies that sell for you, you have to pay the other companies too. So it's better to buy it straight from the horse's mouth. Plus, Apple will make sure that you get the best product possible. If you buy a used iPad mini from Amazon, from Joe Blow, that's what you'll get. You'll get an old iPad, scratched up screen or not, dented back or not, this, that, you get what you get. Even if they say like new, accessible, excellent, it doesn't matter. It's still used, and all their mistakes are there. But if you buy a refurbished one, it's like getting a brand new one. Sometimes that's exactly what you get, is a brand new one. So, going on the price. Now, you're looking at a price difference of, instead of almost $800 with tax, you're looking at about $600 with tax. I mean, that's a $300 difference. $300. You could basically buy the iPad 128 gigabyte plus an iPad mini 16 gigabyte and still get everything you want. And that is considered with the cellular service too, the 4G system too. And if you're thinking, well, I want the iPad 3. I want the one with the fingerprint technology and all that other stuff. Well, frankly, so do I. But I just don't think I want to spend that much money, or do you? When you could sit there and save. So if you're on a small budget, you might want to consider buying from the refurbished section of the iPad mini. Or if you want the iPad Air 2, or if you want any of the Macs, any of them, you could buy them and save big time. And so that's my little take on this. If you like this, if you want more advice on where to buy, how to buy, and what to do to save money, well, leave tap the like button and help me out. Okay? This is your old friend, James, saying, hey, buy smart or don't buy it all. See ya.